The new ban list dropped, and we are really trying to just pump out content for you guys. This is a list that a lot of people are probably hoping is dead, but is very much so far from it. It did lose a lot of the floodgates. Runick Stun, this is the deck. We have, only one Tikaboo, one Gozen, and one Rivalry now. With that being said, though, we have access to Imano Iwado and Fenrir, Skill Drain, and Summon Limit to create, plenty of obnoxious cards for our opponent to get over, and then also just the obnoxious engine that is Runick. We get to just slow them out. In addition to that, we got 3 Upstart Goblins, so Upstart is just, so good in a deck like this because we get a 37 card deck and we get to recur our Runicks. It lets us thin our deck. We don't really care about giving them life points. If we could play 20 copies of this card, we probably could. Uh, we don't really care about them getting life points out of us, so it's a really solid card for us. And then Time Tearing Morganite just lets us draw 2 every draw phase while we're just slowly stalling them to death, and they're just, feeling that grueling long game that they really don't like. And then the side deck, we got some stuff for time, some board breakers, mind control to steal their stuff. We have evenly matches, just because going second is can be hard for us. And then we have Solemn Judgments to protect our back row in the event that we're going first and our opponent has the Feather Duster and Lightning Storms in. In addition to that, we are playing, a pretty large Runick Fusion engine. We do have the Chaos Angel in case we need to be able to, synchro off. One huge benefit that we do have in this new format is 3 mind control. So there are some times where we're able to just steal their monster. Maybe it's a level 8 light or dark, and then we can just any Runick card to go into Hugin and then make Chaos Angel, or maybe they're on a Bestial deck and we can steal their Magnemite and then sync with, the Jerry to go into Chaos Angel. It's pretty important. Same aspect as to why we're playing Little Knight, to be able to just steal their Little Knight and then fusion summon our Runick monster and then link off into our Little Knight, banishing a card, and then being able to go ham from there. In addition to that, we do have light and dark charmers to be able to steal our opponent's Little Knight, or to be able to go into Selene Access Code and pop 2 cards, which can be extremely relevant, and Bright Sprint to be able to send that Volcanic Scatter Shot in the event that we are going into time. We are a very slow deck, so not that we're going to slow play, but just that our opponent, is going to be trying to kick our ass games 1, 2, and 3. So we are going to maybe need a little time card just in case. With that being said, that's the overview of the deck. I always provide the export file. We can go ahead and draw a test hand really quick with it, but I genuinely think this deck is extremely self-explanatory. So we open Morganite, Tip, Flashing Fire, Upstart, and Skill Drain. This deck is still so banana. Go ahead and tip here in the draw phase, and we'll just probably grab Fountain off rip. Like, we could fusion summon with the Flashing Fires here. Discard the Upstart Goblin, but like it doesn't guarantee us having a Runick card to activate. Go ahead and activate the Runick Fountain, activate the Upstart Goblin, and if like our opponent trolls us here, we don't really care. We can go ahead and activate the Morganite, set the 2 floodgates, pass it back to them. We flip up the 2 floodgates. This is a very obnoxious combo for players to deal with. If they have the Feather Duster, we can chain the Flashing Fires to summon the Hugin, so that's kind of nice for us. We wouldn't be able to protect it if we have the Skill Drain up, though. But if they do special summon a monster, we can Flashing Fires and banish, a card off the top of their deck. So that's pretty relevant. And then, obviously on resolution, you go ahead and use Fountain, put these on the bottom, draw 2 cards, and then start our turn, draw another 2 cards from the Morganite. We drew Fenrir, but again, if we have Skill Drain, it really doesn't matter there. And as you guys can see, it's just going to be a slow, painful death for our opponent. It's not going to be fun for them, so the deck seems pretty solid, seems pretty self-explanatory. I hope you guys enjoy it, or I hope you guys hate it as much as I hate playing against Runick Stun. Cosmics in your sideboards, y'all, because this deck's not going anywhere. So, thank you guys so much for all your support. This is Gores hopping off.